something that you're
After a terrific trio of Thanksgiving games yesterday, we've got Friday football for you. Welcome to Lincoln Financial Field in South Philadelphia as we continue with the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration weekend and a terrific matchup, the Bears and the Eagles on EA Sports. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They run. It's the former Eagle, DeAndre Swift. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Zach Bond, the All-Pro, makes the stop. From the 33, here's second down and 7. On the RPO, quick toss to Burton. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
And the Bears first down. It's a gain of 10. And the Bears first down.
A run here with Swift. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Bears first down. They will run it over center with Swift. And good hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5. From the 34-yard line, here's second down and 5. They'll go again with Swift. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
Well, if this opening drive is any indication of how the rest of this game's going to go, it seems this offense is going to be pretty content keeping the ball on the ground. A lot of success here early. Now it sets up first and goal.
That's a short one caught by Loveland. And he will get into the end zone. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Cairo Santos, the kickoff for Chicago.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
No touch. No touch.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice...
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. P.J. Edwards. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's third and long. Shotgun snap now to Hurts. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Odell Beckham Jr. there. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Raymond going to return it. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll put Loveland in motion. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. Off the sideline to the 40. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
Off play action. Here's Williams. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
This offense has to do a better job of generating chunk plays once he gets outside the pocket and they transition into scramble drill. Instead, nobody uncovers downfield. He forces a difficult throw, and luckily it falls incomplete.
Got the hook up there to Odunze. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it 1st and goal inside the 5. A big-time play for the Bears. 41 yards.
1st and goal, Chicago.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Swift is into the end zone for a Bears touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Good, set.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Solid rep there for this corner, Mike. I mean, to stay disciplined with his technique throughout the entire play. So often we see when the ball's put in the air, the defender can panic and they either get a pass interference or they misplay the ball. This time he times it perfectly and forces the incompletion.
Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Philadelphia.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And and will set up first and goal.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we'll get a second and goal when we return. It's the Bears off to the early lead. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they come up now, second and goal.
Great, set. On anyone.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears will take over at their own 15.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards. Here's second and 6.
Second and 6 at the 19-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. A throw downfield, caught by Burton. That pass play good for 22. Good for a Bears first down.
Bears first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Bears.
On the give, it's Swift. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's taken in by Thomas. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
Chicago.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Reek Woolen brings him down. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Bear on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's a second and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
It's a pickup of 12. First down, Chicago.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
Finding space at the 15. And he will score! DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. We'll go ahead and just seed the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35.
take it forward. Great, set.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the
Try again. It's second and 10.
At the 35-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's hot. Saquon Barkley. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain of 16 on that pass play. Good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
No touch, set.
Hurts now. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
What is up?
On the bootleg, it's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
What is up?
They'll put Loveland in motion. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
On the ground, it's Swift. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Zach Bond, the All-Pro, makes the stop. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. 2nd and 7.
Vegas! What is going on?
That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And it's going to be third down.
What is it on?
They'll put Loveland in motion. On third down, it's Williams. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he will score. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. On incentives for the PAT. It's up and good. And the Bears are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Santos kicking off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Great, set. On anyone, yet? No touch.
On the ground, this is Barkley. Not much there, maybe a yard.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. Third down coming up. To throw is Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Great, set.
Hurts again. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. To the air again. Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
On 4th down, it's Jake Elliott time for the Eagles. This one from 52 yards away. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are on the board just before halftime. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it first down.
Great, set.
To throw is Hurts. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Reek Woolen that time. Good coverage, and he breaks it up.
That's one of those plays where you come off the field, Mike, and you're getting a lot of high fives. Hey, good job. But then that secondary's coach pulls you over to the side and says, hey, nice play. But next time, let's come away with the pick.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. And he is taken down, but not before they're able to get it out of danger up past the 25.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Williams to the... No chance at all. He'll go down. throw before the break. That's tipped and intercepted. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick six. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
The kick here is good. And one more point, and that takes us to the end of the first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We're going to be backed up now to start this drive.
7-yard line.
Yeah. Really with I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got other heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill.
They run out of the gun with Barkley. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now Jalen Hurts on second down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. Williams. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run with Swift. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's Roman. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Bears. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
No touch. No touch.
On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Kirby Joseph there to make the play. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
This is caught two. And he's into the end zone yet again. Holston Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his third touchdown of the game. And number 12 on the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Once again, it's Barkley. And to pick up 3 or maybe 4, Devin Bush. They're on the stop.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. It just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
3rd and 5.
Great.
To throw is Hurts. And that is incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line. It stresses your quarterback. It stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it really for the remainder of this half.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. As this defense too loose there. Gain of 19 on 4th down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Hurts working in the pistol. To the outside. Catch made by Brown. And he's in! A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Elliott on now for the PAT. Will get just a bit closer.
Bears 42, Eagles 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Zach Barr, the All-Pro, makes the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off play action. Here's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That's good. For the Bears. First down.
In motion, it's Odunze. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Reek Williams brings him down.
He's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 7. A play fake. Now Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. 25 yards. The pickup there. Good for a Bears first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner out. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. We'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He pulls it in around the 5. And he'll take this one in. Roll, Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. Santos, good on the extra point. Bears stretch things out even further. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
No touch. No touch.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
No.
4th quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. Really nice job there of not only tracking the ball, but then putting yourself in position to make the play. And that's step 1. I promise you step 2 on that sideline. His secondary coach is saying, hey, next time you can get your hand on the ball, let's try to come away with that takeaway. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. Give up the middle with Swift. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5. Here comes 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. A throws downfield, caught by Burton. And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Bears first down.
On the give, it is Monunga. And he will get into the end zone. Kyle Monunga. Touchdown, Chicago. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Sample made at the 38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. To throw is Hurts. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll run it here with Saquon. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Now Hurts. That's taken in, and this is going to work out. They get the 1st down. It was 4th and 4, a little risk, but it pays off.
1st down. 1st and 10.
Now Barkley. And he'll get about 5. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll be 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And more of the same. Another interception. And the Bears are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you jump the playbook, light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
A gain of 15. First down.
Quick throw here on the RPO, caught by Thomas. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll run with Monunga. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Eagles' 35-yard line.
Monunga gonna get it again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 7.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down. But that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
26-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8. Now it's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On the ground, here is Monunga. And he's going to have the first down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears will add one more onto their big lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Brown now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Oh, big hole left side. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They fought till the end, but still will come up short. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So this one, a win for the visiting Bears. And they'll get a few extra days to rest as they get the victory here on this Black Friday.